Hey guys, what's going on? Drewzy here today, coming at you with yet another brand new Diablo 3 video. In today's video, we're breaking down a first look at Season 11, which is going to be coming up next here on Diablo 3. So, credit to icyveins.com. icyveins.com is where I got the information of what I'm going to be talking about for you guys here today. So as you see here, I got the website in the background, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down some of the cool stuff that's coming in Season 11, and then I'm going to rank the 7 best set pieces as far as for each class, and then I'm just going to break down my ranking of which one is I think is the best that you should start with when the season starts, all the way down. So I'm going to start from the bottom at 7 and rank it all the way to number 1, so you just got to get an idea of which set you should really focus on. You do get a free 6-piece set with each season. For Season 11 will start on July 20th, which is a Thursday. So I originally had said in a previous video that it was something else, but it will start on July 20th. As you can see, verifying the background, it does show the times that it will start depending on where you live. And here are the 3 cosmetic items, the special items that you will get as rewards throughout this season. So as you see, you have a new pet, the Emerald Dragon pet, which is there on the right hand side. In the middle, you have a Treasure Goblin themed portrait. That is the portrait that you'll get in the middle. And then on the left hand side, you see a pant and boot slot for the exclusive Conqueror set piece. And as you see below the 3 cosmetic items is the list of the quests that you have to complete in order to get all 3 of those items. So, you know, just to kind of display to you some of the cool cosmetic things that you could win throughout the course of this season. So I'm going to scroll down, and as I scroll down here, I'm going to show you the things that you get in the Hadrix Gift. The Hadrix Gift is the free 6-piece set that each class will get. For those of you that did not play Season 10, in order to get this free 6-piece set, you must complete the first 5 seasonal chapters, which are quests that you have to complete throughout the course of your seasonal play. Once you beat chapters 1 through 5, with each chapter that you complete, you will get one of the piece set items. So you get the total 6-piece set once you complete all the first couple of chapters, which are the easiest chapters by far, and then you get that 6-piece set, which will help you fight on Torment 6. And then as you level the gear up, get better and more improved items for those set pieces, you can then go to higher torments up to 13, which is the maximum in season settings. So these are all the free set pieces that you will get as you complete through the chapters. Now, the one thing to remember is you can only get these for one class. So you pick your first class wisely. That's why the main reason why I'm making this video is to help you select the best starting class for the season 11. Now, the one thing that we noticed in season 10, there was a wide variety of the sets, but there weren't a lot of the more powerful sets for each class set. There are some very powerful in this season, including the wizard one, which is the Taurashas, which is arguably the greatest set in this game, because the Taurashas makes the wizard unbelievably strong with the Archon build. So I'm going to break down these 7s, or list off these 7. So we'll start with the Barbarian. Gets the Wrath of the Waste, which is the Whirlwind build. Essentially, for people that play the Barbarian a lot, they kind of know what that one is. Crusader gets the Roland's Legacy, which is the Sweep Attack build. Demon Hunter gets the Unhallowed Essence, which you can use as a grenade build or the multi-shot build. The Monk gets the Remnant of Thousand Storms, which is primarily a support build. The Necromancer gets Bones of the Rathma, which is a skeleton mage build generally. And the Witch Doctor, Helltooth Harness, which is a gargantuan build. It can be a zombie bear build or an acid cloud build, which is primarily a pet build. And then the Wizard gets the Taurashas, as mentioned earlier, which is generally the Archon build, which is one of the strongest builds in this entire game. So what I'm going to do now, as I've kind of broken down the 7 items, kind of showed you some of the things that you get in Season 11, I'm going to rank my top 7 to better help you pick the best set piece, and I'll explain why with each one that I pick. Also, another nice thing, if you go to icyveins.com, which is the website that I'm using here, I would highly suggest using this website because they have great build guides for all of the classes, including build guides for all the set pieces that are going to be live in Season 11. So shout out to icyveins.com, check it out. It's a great website for builds, but we're going to go ahead and go to the countdown of starting with number 7. So for number 7, it's a Crusader for a couple of different reasons. Number 1, the set piece that you get, the Roland's Legacy, it's one of the weaker ones, only goes to a Gride or Greater Rift of about 80 plus. It's a solo only mostly build, it has slow movement, and it's not great for greater rift clears. So I mean, in my opinion, it's by far the weakest one out of all of these 7. So I would highly suggest not going with the Crusader as your first if you're wanting the free set. For number 6, the Necromancer. And I know a lot of people are going to be pumping out that Necromancer because it's a brand new class that just came out in the last update, but it has a low rift clear with the set that you get with the Bones of Rathma. It's a weak set, and it's mostly only for solo. It's not great for team comps, things like that. So I would suggest avoiding the Necromancer for the early set. Definitely use him as a seasonal character, but I wouldn't suggest using him as the first one with that 6-piece set that you get early on. Number 5, I'm going to go with the Witch Doctor. I went with the Witch Doctor mostly because he's very versatile. With the Helltooth harness, it has 3 different builds that you can go with it. Highest one goes to 90 plus. It's not a super strong greater rift clear. It is a pet build, so it's kind of hard to command the pets, things like that. So the Witch Doctor, although a fairly strong point, still down a little bit lower because it doesn't have that great rift clear, which is generally what most people want. They generally want something with a high solo clear base. So the Witch Doctor, going with number 5, wouldn't suggest using it. For number 4, going with the Monk. This one has a super high solo rift clear around 95 plus. With the 1,000 Storms, it's primarily it's primarily a support build, so it can be used in a team fight, can be used in a solo fight, but for the most part, the Monk, not one of the stronger ones in the seasonal gameplay, in my opinion, and not a character that I use that often, so I wouldn't suggest have a lot of suggestions for the Monk. I know a lot of people like the Monk, but the Monk is going to be number 4. Number 3, the Demon Hunter, mostly because it has a very solid set with the Unhallowed Essence. It's one of my favorite sets. It's a very easy build with the grenade build. I will show a build guide for that in a future video that I'm going to be making here before the season comes out. It's great for soloing, and it's a pretty decent team comp. A lot of people say it doesn't. I think the grenade build works well. Multi-shot, not super powerful. It's about a 90 plus clear on grenade, about an 85 on multi-shot, but it has some versatility with the Unhallowed Essence build, which is why I put the Demon Hunter at number 3. Also one of my favorite classes. I try to be unbiased with these, but I really like the Demon Hunter. It's one of my favorite classes in the game. Number 2, went with the Barbarian, just because really like the Wrath of Waste. I think it's a solid set piece. I think it has a pretty high great rift clear at 90 plus. Of course, not the highest by any stretch of the imagination on this list, but I think the Barbarian is undervalued. The Leap build is super powerful in team compositions throughout the course of seasonal play. But I mean, this build itself is still really strong. But of course, if you're really going for high, you want that Leap build. And of course, the Wizard, without a doubt, is the number 1 if you want to start it off, because the Talrashas is so powerful. It has the highest rift clearing out of any of the sets that you see here. It's great for solo, it's great for team, because the Archon is so powerful. So there you go, guys. There's my countdown. See, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys enjoy the seasonal play. I'll have plenty of build guides throughout the course of the season and have some gameplay as I go through the season, because I really enjoy playing Diablo. But again, leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. My name's Drewzy. I'll catch you guys on the next one.